think we are. Yeah, clear those out.
You know, I got them Mr. Fantastic arms, you dig?
Dr. Reed Richards.
Did you just say you were?
That's his name. Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic.
Oh,
Reed Richards.
that's his name?
Yes.
Reed Richards. See,
No spoilers for everybody that watched Doctor Strange.
I was never a
Marvel guy.
Marvel guy.
I'm a nerd to that stuff, bro.
I'm a nerd.
Marvel
like
and DC,
other
love it.
things, you know what I'm saying? Like some crazy stuff. But I be watching, you got me into all of that, bro. Before we even met, bro, I wasn't watching none of that. But yeah, hello, everyone.
Man, hope y'all having a good day. Sorry
How
about the
y'all
little delay.
Yeah, being a father, it'd be some crazy stuff that be happening unexpectedly. That be happening that gotta attend to, gotta take care of. But
We are here now,
we good right here. So
and we also are watching the
his team about to go
Celtics.
home.
No, we're not. Don't do that to me. We got a chance. Look at
Bro.
JT.
Bro, these
That's what I'm
fries
talking
banging
about.
right now. Maybe y'all are too hungry, but you sure you want these nuggets, bro?
I'm cool, bro. I'm full. The
Bro,
chicken
my
sandwich I
nuggets,
had
bro.
got me. Your nuggets are right there.
Weston, bro. What's wrong
That's
with you,
your
bro?
dog.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, we got Weston chilling up in here
I
with
got
us.
my boy with me, that's my guy. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Wes, come here.
Hola, mother.
Come here. Wes, come here, bro. Yeah, there you go. We got that French fry thing. Yeah. But yeah. Man, what's the score? 30, 28, yeah.
Keeps freezing on us.
That's because of the thing, booty, bro. Oh, you know what happened, though?
Huh.
I think, no, never mind. It might be connected. I might be tripping. But yeah, how's everybody day been? Everybody been cool? I hope everybody been straight. He stepped out of bounds.
No, I hit the top
I
of
hope
the
everybody been
bottom
living.
of the backboard.
Bro, but for real though, I was trying to tell you earlier. You see what happened on that Twitch stream, bro?
That is wild, man.
Bro, I'm trying to tell them.
Guy's garbage. He's crap. He should
I don't
be
even,
done.
I don't know what
Shouldn't
his name,
even deserve to
bro.
live.
I don't know his name, bro, but he need help.
I believe his first name's like Peyton.
How old was he?
He was 18.
So he, like I said, that's that game stuff, bro. That's to be them Call of Duty Warzone freaks, bro, who be like real into it. You know what I'm saying? Like too into it. Like, bro, trust me, bro. You know what I mean, bro. Like, you know how you be playing a game, bro. They be too into it, like almost like. That's why I seen this he got AR-15s. I'm like, goodness.
I didn't personally see the video. I
Bro, you
don't want to
wanna
really
that.
see it.
You don't want to see that. You do not want to see
his
that.
his
I didn't-
act is just
Bro,
disgusting.
I didn't even want to see that. At first, bro, honestly, I thought it was I thought they was doing a Twitch stream. Like I said, I thought it was like somebody was. I just clicked on it. I don't even be caring like about Call of Duty. I ain't no Call of Duty dude. But I thought it was like a Twitch stream. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody was just glitchy, bro.
Jesus.
I thought he was just normally just streaming what he was doing. Until I seen, wait a minute, he got out the car and then I seen he was just fired, bro. I was like, hold up, they look like people. They not shooting back. I'm like, wait a minute, this is legit real, bro. He's actually shooting. Wait a minute, bro. Then it started to. I'm like, whoa, bro. It got me a little bit. I was heated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen, oh yeah, good looking dog, But I'm gonna before I do that, send my condolences to everybody out there.
Yeah.
Who did lose their, family members and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
It's terrible.
We
The
gonna
whole situation is
we're gonna
just
have
terrible.
to, do a better, job at separating the dreams from reality. Because if you want to be Mr. Call of Duty, take your ass to the Marines. You hear me? Go to the Marines. Bro, you are shooting at innocent people. Those boys are not shooting back. Like I said, though, y'all need to get them guns and stop playing. Everybody always playing. Now everybody's sitting there like, man, no, bro. You should have been strapped up. Everybody need to strap up. We done said that damn near every episode, like we been like pro gun. You know what I'm saying? But that is why, because you don't know the type of world that you are living in. You don't know who you sitting next to. You really don't. This is my brother. I've known this dude forever.
Yeah.
But, bro, we go outside. People be riding buses. You don't never know. People be having bad days, and they cut you off on the road. Then they go smoke you on the road. Road rage. it's different. Like the world we live in now is different. See, I feel like back then, like a lot of stuff was happening, bro. But I feel like it wasn't this extreme, bro. Like you know,
There
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
as much coverage either back then as well.
Right. But now, bro, I feel like this stuff is getting a little too creative now, dog. Like, come on now. Like you gotta be, buddy really hopped up in his mind. Like, yo, this is what it is. I'm on some military type, Call of Duty Warzone type stuff, and I'm about to go get busy.
My question is, did they mention anything about how he got the gun?
Nah,
You need to figure that out.
bro, but it's not that hard. Come
Yeah,
on.
and that's the bad thing.
we were saying that forever, bro. Come on now. It took me 2 hours to get both of my guns, bro.
I know it took me like
But
2 hours to
but
get my gun.
Dude
too.
said it took me that long only because this was my first time going.
Same here. Same here.
He was like, oh man, because when I first bought my Taurus, bro, they did like the background check and stuff like that, but that took like 15, 20 minutes. I was able to get my Walmart order at the same time. It was scheduled at 4. I got to the thing at 3:30. I got to the gun store at 3:30, bro. I was able to get my Walmart order and get home in all record time. But when I bought my second two, bro, when I went to the other store, bro, it was like, so it's gonna have to be a whole background check. So that took forever. You know what I'm saying? He was like, see, that's because they go through a whole different process. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I did that on my lunch break. I did an hour lunch break. I didn't think it'd take that long. Because the first time I bought it didn't take that long. This time, bro, I was 2 hours late for work. I was like, dang, I had a good cover story though. I was like, ugh. I'm cold with it like that. For some reason, bro, I'll be like, let me eat real quick.
Yeah, it shouldn't take you 2 hours, no matter what.
No,
Especially for your first time. Like I said, you should take at least like a week or two, man. You should need to go through some type of mental evaluation.
Bro, all my life. That's what I'm saying. Like, gotta go through some type of training. Gotta go through something, bro. Bro, you know what's crazy? I got, like 3 firearms, right? Now I'm into it though. But how many people they got way more guns than I got? I know a couple
There's
people.
a lot of people.
I know a couple people that got way more guns than I got, right? But them dudes is like reckless with it. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about all time reckless, bro. That's ridiculous to me. Every time I go back to the thinking, like, bro, what is happening to us, bro? What is happening to us, bro? We had the dude on the subway, locking himself in the subway and trying to smoke everybody at the subway. Now you got Buddy on a Twitch stream, bro. A Twitch stream, bro. That is crazy. Twitch is what people supposed to be making money off of, bro. We supposed to be, enjoying, chilling. Like what we doing. This man is out there killing people, bro.
It's terrible.
That is crazy to me, bro. That is crazy to me. And I feel like this stuff right here ain't getting talked about. And that's something I'm seeing some stuff that I don't care about, bro. And it's everywhere. I'm talking about everything, like every social media platform. I do not care about Bone Thug getting locked up. I do not give a damn about 28 of them gang members, whatever. I don't give a damn, bro. That is not important to me, bro. Bro, only reason why I'm saying that, bro, because that's all I'm seeing. Bro, this dude is murdering people. Legit killing people. Like online killing people, bro. And they talk about what they name, Pretty Thugs and Rico charges. Like, bro, rappers doing stupid stuff, they do that. They do that, bro. They hard body, but they dumb.
Why didn't I just let that go?
Like, I ain't too worried about them dudes, bro. If you see, the day you see $4 million in your bank account, bro, and you still going to go kill somebody, what? I don't even care. I ain't got nothing to do with
Y'all
you,
calling
bro.
a foul on everything.
I'm more concerned about what they got going on in this world. This is crazy. I know your heart about to change right here, boy. Every play about to get your heart jumping. You about to be like you seen the ghost.
My bad. I'm definitely gonna interact, but I'm also watching the Celtics, and that's my squad. Always calling fouls on everything. Not for us though.
Cause you be fouling.
We can get punched in the mouth, and they be like, "Oh, play on."
This dude always salty about those Celtics.
I am, bro.
Bro, did you But yeah, anywho though, back. I gotta get that last point in there though.
Did you hear about Brittany Griner though?
I did.
She got another 30-day extension.
Another 30-day extension? Why they sound like she got a a good contract? Like what the hell? 30-day extension? She's already in prison, bro.
Yeah, they're extending it another 30 days.
They doing that on purpose.
Yeah,
They doing that on purpose.
I get you got to know the laws of other countries before going to said countries.
But yeah, everybody know that.
But
bro.
to us, it's I don't know. I guess Russia's just not as woke or something.
No, it's not even about that.
And this is some political stuff going on
it's
too.
It's the fact that she's American, bro, and you know how they going out there. Who
she
don't
need
like
to come
us.
home,
bro. But it's about to get to the point where something gonna happen to that girl. I don't want nothing to happen to that girl. I really want her to come home, straight up. That ain't right. Cause that was my daughter out there. See, that's my one bug playing WNBA, bro. No way. You see how tall Mariana is. What if she tell me that's what I want to do? Bro, D, I'm not going to be quiet. I haven't heard her parents say a word. I know that's a tough situation, bro. I'm not going to be quiet, bro. I promise you. Every single day, y'all going to have to send her home. I'm outside. Whoever I got to go to. Obama, whoever it is, whoever the president, I don't give a damn. Do you hear me? That's bro, no. In Russia, though, you thought you supposed to just let Bug be locked up, bro? No, bro, no. I'm gonna be saying something, whether y'all don't want me to say it or not. Come on, go on, get her up out of there. This ain't no.
No, they gotta do something to get Brittany Griner out though.
This ain't a game, bro. She's in a Russian. I don't know. I ain't never been in Russia, but I be here. You can read about the stuff they be doing in them prisons, bro. And you think a girl who looks like her, bro? Come on, dog. They messing with her. They messing with her. I know for a fact they messing with her, bro, because they was messing with her when she not locked up, bro. Calling her different names, doing this, that, and the third, bro. So imagine what they doing when her locked up. They teasing that girl. They messing with her. She need to be up out of there. Like I said, couldn't be me, can't be mine, because I'm not going for that funny.
Hey, yeah, thank you. Finally calling offensive fouls.
Bro, I'm about to get waxed anyway, bro.
We down by 3.
But like I said.
Where's your squad?
Oh, you think you're funny?
Yeah, I'm hilarious.
You got a joke, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you know what the joke is? The Lakers. That's the joke.
Lakers ain't a joke, bro.
Yes, they is. They can't be the punchline. The punchline is actually something that's good.
Why are you doing that to my team, bro? They the punchline.
How is that not a... Okay.
Bro.
There ain't no punchline.
What you talking about? There ain't no punchline. That's... Bro.
If they ever in the punchline, bro, it's because they the punching bag itself.
Bro, they going through it out there in L.A. I don't even care. It's to the point where it don't even matter, bro. Like, they not doing nothing. They just gonna waste Bron.
They gotta blow it up.
Career. We don't watch LeBron do all this great stuff.
Blow it up.
And just like this.
Get them up out of there.
Should have never left Cleveland. Tell that now. Should have never left Cleveland. Should have stayed.
He really just went there for like
no reason.
For business reasons.
Bro, but you can go to LA at any given moment. He's LeBron. He can sneeze, bro. He's in LA.
I mean, it's different though when you got to live somewhere else to play.
See, I know pro athletes, so I don't know. But what I'm simply saying is, bro, it's probably not that hard, bro. You got fast cars. You probably got fast jet planes. Like, bro, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is wake up to hit the driver. Hey, man, you see what Floyd Mayweather do? He got his driver on speed, though. You telling me Bron ain't got his?
Floyd basically retired, though.
Bro, but he in L.A. It is.
That's where he stayed.
Bro,
if I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong.
He Bron live everywhere, bro. But I'm
talking
saying
about
though,
Floyd.
like, oh yeah, Floyd. I don't know where Floyd live, but he can go. Like I said, though, he in Cleveland, bro. He could have been, everything would have been fine out there. Somebody would have came to Cleveland. AD would have came to Cleveland, bro.
It's kind of like Tom going to Tampa for his brand. TB12.
See, I understand. See, I'm not a football guy, but
it's the exact same thing, just 2 different sports. Both the top stars went to cities that could help their brand.
Bron was already, he was a billionaire in Cleveland. He became a billionaire when he played for the Cavs.
I know.
So it don't matter, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was fine, bro. He never needed to leave. I feel like when he was hooping in Cleveland, bro, that was the best he's ever playing.
I don't think he is a billionaire. I think he's made over $1 billion.
He a billionaire, bro.
Is he a billionaire?
Yeah, you can look it up right now.
I'm about to look it up right now.
He's a billionaire. He's the only player that's active player that's currently a billionaire. I ain't make that up, bro. I'm dead serious. They had a whole.
I think you're right.
They had a whole segment about it on Undisputed and everything, bro. Like it was actually pretty nuts, like to read it, because he dipping his toes and all type of stuff. But like I'm saying though, He could have did all that in Cleveland, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get moving everybody else, you know, like
Close but no cigar.
850 million.
So he's made over $1 billion. He isn't a billionaire.
800.
Getting close though.
Million?
I wish, man. Shit.
Damn. That's a lot of dough. 850. Imagine that, bro. You wake up in the morning, you see 850 M roughly.
I'd be big chilling.
I'd be big chilling. I
You
probably
ain't never gonna hear from me again.
Right, I wouldn't be.
I'm
hooping,
gone.
bro. I'm not hooping no more. I'm not doing nothing no more. I'm chilling. I'm an analyst at that point, bro. If I see that much money,
Not
bro,
even. I'm gone, bro.
Bro, facts.
I don't care about nobody but
I
me
got
at that
an
point.
island, bro. I done did everything I need, bro. You know what I want to do, bro? I want to get my own utopia.
Yeah.
Get my own just work, cause I create my own society. That's a lot
Better
of kids.
better buy a decent sized island.
I just have a lot of kids, bro. I'm gonna start hitting adoption agencies, start adopting all the kids, and then just buy an island or something. That's if I had this much bread, you know what I'm saying? Buy an island, bro. We get our own, you know, we get our own gas station, we got our own everything. Ain't nobody touching this island that don't need to be here. We gonna have, it's gonna be nice, you know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. Everybody, they talking about going to Mars. I don't know about
Facts.
that.
I want to do that.
I bet you do.
I bet you do.
I do not want to do that.
I'd rather go to space than go in the ocean. I'd rather go to space.
If I had the choice, bro, who wouldn't? Why you think?
Why
the
would you
ocean's
pick
not
the
that-
ocean, bro?
Right? Why
There
you
you
think
go,
the ocean
Grant.
ain't that discovered? Like,
I don't even care.
That's a
Just what
bad-
we've already discovered.
is enough.
My dude, if I'm sitting in the middle of the ocean, I see a big ass blue whale next to me, I'm gonna die from a heart attack right there, just from sheer
You see
fear.
how big them things are, bro?
Exactly. So just imagine, bro. You
I
stuck in the middle of the ocean. Let's just say you stuck in the middle of the ocean. You look down and you see like a great white shark with his mouth open coming at your ass.
Right.
Okay, no,
I'ma just.
you're done. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look,
I'd rather go to space. I'd rather go to space.
bro. But you gotta. What if something go wrong, bro? Like, you forget. What if y'all?
At
didn't
least I'm
fill
being
up? What
remembered
if-
by y'all.
What if you didn't? Fill
Okay,
up
but
the tank?
at least I'm being remembered by y'all though. The world, cause just imagine, bro. Man
But
gets
shark-
eaten by a shark, or man in space flight dies due to crazy explosions. Some crazy. What you gonna remember first?
Probably
The
that.
spacecraft. Exactly.
Probably that space joint because
I'd rather die in space. If we want to get about that, I'd rather die in space than in the ocean. Because then if I die in the ocean, bro, I'm just.
You could damn near still survive though in the ocean. You never know what's gonna actually like take you out. You know what I'm saying? In space, bro, if you run out of fuel, it's over with. If you run out of oxygen, it's over with. If anything go wrong, it's over with. Like,
Man, if I
you
start
ain't
running
even
out of
gonna have-
oxygen, bro, I'm gonna just go out to the middle of space, the
You ain't
space
gonna have
vacuum,
a
and let it take me.
You ain't gonna have a choice. Like a chance to even recover if any of that happened. It's over with. You dead. You dig what I'm saying? You see, you know what'd be happening to you if you go into space and they take their helmet off?
I know.
Some real
Violent
gory,
stuff.
gory
I know.
stuff be happening, dog. And I'm like, bro, I read that in a book. Ain't that crazy? I read that book in a book when I was in like 4th grade, bro. I was in summer school, and first they were talking about the first black lady to discover the. See, I didn't read the book like that. Like I was supposed to be reading. I told my teacher I was reading, but I wasn't actually.
He was
reading.
a bad kid in
I
school,
was
y'all.
terrible. Do you hear me? But I was like, I just glanced at it a little bit, and it freaked me out. I don't know if, like I said, I wasn't reading, so like I could be wrong. I don't want to get like too famous. They be like, why did you say that? And that's not, like I said, I wasn't actually reading. But like they said, the lady, she had somebody go out into space, and then for some reason Buddy took his helmet off or something, and whew, boy, the stuff that they said happened to that dude after that, I was like, what?
They've learned their lesson since then. I'll
could
tell you that.
happen? I didn't even know that was possible. Oh my goodness! Like making my belly hurt. Let me eat these. Make my belly hurt. Y'all made it down. Y'all gonna sponsor me one day. Believe that.
Yeah, I'm on a diet starting Monday, so
I'm on a diet starting Monday. I'm on a diet now too.
be
bro.
quiet. Why you mocking me?
After I drink my sweet tea.
Yeah, okay. That's something you'll have to cut out too, buddy.
The sweet teas.
Yeah, let me see the nutrition logo.
You joking? Bro, you see how cold them boys is when they fight? When they.
Total carbs, bro. 59 grams.
What that mean?
Well, I'm gonna be on a no carb diet, bro. I don't want to have like
No carb diet.
I don't want to have no more than 30 a day. So
Yeah, I don't know
That would be half of this.
Yeah, you tweaking, boy. I got a Big Mac right here, man.
For those who don't know, I'm gonna be trying to train and get into shape to do an MMA career. I guess, you know, see how that goes.
Say it with your chest, man. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. I ain't scared. I'm just chilling
Say,
right now.
I'm about to be in MMA. So if y'all want to scrap. At least say you want to go on the keto diet. You want a keto diet?
It's somewhat similar, basically. I think that's one of the ways it's called is a keto diet.
Be honest.
But I'm gonna be mainly a lot of protein as well in my diet, like high fats, protein, like low to no carbs,
Man.
no sugary drinks,
So
a lot of fruit, like a lot of fruit I can't have either because it's a lot of sugar. There's some vegetables I can't have either.
I can't have my French fries.
You cannot have your French fries. You cannot have your cereal. You cannot have your milk, your PB&J, your ramen noodles. None of that.
I got a horrible diet. You do that? That's okay. I'm going on this diet plan with him.
You could probably get down to like 180.
I'm already like 180.
No, you're not, Willie. Stop lying to the people.
Stop playing with me. You calling me fat?
I'm not calling you fat, but you not 180 and you know it. I'm a big boy. I'm fat.
You gotta fight dudes bigger than you.
Well, when I get into shape, yeah. 'Cause I'm gonna be looking to get down to like 235. Something like that.
I'm telling you,
I don't think I've ever been down to 235 since like middle school, bro.
Bro, when I first met you, you were a big dude, bro.
I've always
been one of the one things that attracted me to you too, bro. I was like, oh, he gonna be my homie for sure, bro. Cause I was, I was little in middle school, so I was like, you know how I used to be reckless back then. I'd say some crazy stuff. But like when I was coming up in school, like in elementary school, bro, I was like head honcho everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't scared to box, But if you get your, ass whooped a couple of times, all right, things change. So I go to middle school. I want to have the same thing going. It's my first time coming out, to a different school and stuff. So I was like, okay, I just want to have the same approach, but just a little bit different because, it's all, I'm the only black kid right now. So everything, I can't be looking like a crazy, So, boy, I seen you. I was like, this is where it's at. This right here is where it's at.
He seen the type of car we had too. So
yeah, first he was a big dude coming out the Mustang. I was like, bro, we just went through this in like the first episode or something. I'm like, bro,
I think we did.
This is what I need right here. I got my bodyguard, cause you ain't never be my dog, bro. You ain't gonna never let no. We became homies. There ain't nobody, bro. And you can't touch me, bro, without seeing this dude. And it's vice versa.
You got a problem with him. You got a problem with me.
Just saying. So it's like, yeah, this guy right here. He been with me do a couple of battles already, man. Remember what's the dude, bro?
Yeah, you trying to bang. We won't mention the name.
That was a good time. I was in, what grade were we in, bro?
Bro, I think 8th.
8th? What? Yep, 8th.
Was it 8th? Nah, bro.
I
just hit the hell out of my hand.
The boys. That dude was so free, bro.
It was funny.
Bro, I still remember that day. I was enjoying myself.
Man, remember that was the day we became cool again.
Yep. We was with some girls enjoying ourselves. I still remember when I seen you walking across the Riverwalk, bro.
I remember he was like, "Hey, D."
I was chilling. I forgot who I was with. Like, I seen your curly hair, that big ass head. I was like, "Oh, that's D." I said, "Hey, D."
I
looked over.
Man.
I seen your face from afar, bro. I was like, "Buddy, don't want to. He don't want to mess with me right now."
I seen him like this motherfucker.
But I'm obnoxious. Well, I was like,
man,
came
over.
He did. To you, bro.
He was like, "D, you can't be mad at me."
Right, bro. That's exactly what I said.
I was like, what was we even beefing over?
I said something about Taylor, bro. And that's when you were up her, you know.
Me and her was like tight back then. I remember, shout out Taylor. Hope you doing well. You know, all love from over here. You know, I know you got a, you know, good little family going of your own. Happy for you.
But yeah,
I remember that. That was wild. And I was like, man, I can't even get rid of him. So I was like, might as well just talk.
You couldn't get rid of me, bro.
No.
We were bound to be.
Yeah, we brothers for life, dude.
Bro, you know what's wild?
What's up?
I think that was like our second time getting into it over her. Cause I still
Probably.
I still remember one time we got into it on Facebook. Remember we had class though. Remember we had English class too at the same time. Yeah, bro, I know you said.
That was dumb.
I remember seeing your face when you walked in. We had to go to the library, and we went to the library. And I was like, I forgot who I was telling this to. I was like, hey, bro, I'm about to watch this. Get my back though, because I didn't know if he was I didn't know if he was gonna try to like fight with me though, but like break it up. Like that's what I told Trey. It was Trey. I was like, bro, get my back. Don't let him get me, bro. But I was like, I'm gonna mess with you. So I was sitting there, bro. I was like, D. I just kept calling your name. You walking around, you just sitting there like head up. I'm like, is this man really ignoring me? D. I was like, come on, bro. Like, I don't care if you mad at me, dog. Like, that was yesterday. Come on, bro. You know, I never woke up on some like, let's go. All right, it's yesterday. Like, that's the type of person I'm is. Like, bro, you ain't got no time to be mad. I was obnoxious with it too, bro.
I know, you kept saying D. Tapping on my desk and everything. I was that.
Like, D.
I was like, what, man?
Bro, by the end of the class, we was homies.
I swear.
By the end of the class, we was homies like we was like never not been homies. Bro, we was getting into it back then, bro. We used to be getting into it back then. About everything, too, though. About some
I swear.
Stuff. Me and Tyler was the same way. Shout out my boy, man. I miss you, bro.
I hope all is well, bro.
Man, miss seeing my boy all the time, man. But we used to get into about everything, bro.
We all did.
Because we was together too damn much.
Let's go, Grant.
Grant Williams. We was together too much, bro. I was seeing y'all
we was
every
young,
day.
too.
You wasn't here, bro. I was seeing y'all every day. I'm like, look at y'all, man. But then...
You remember the day we became, like, tight, too? Remember after the basketball tryouts? What was it, 7th grade?
We got cut.
We all got cut. And half of the people that made that team, we knew we was better than.
Man, bro, I used to be giving them dudes work, bro.
We all did during that
Bro, but it was
thing.
crazy, though. 8th grade, my boy Cameron told me, though, because he said, bro, y'all should have tried out 8th grade. Remember, once we got cut in 7th grade, we never even thought about trying out 8th grade year. Like, it didn't even come across.
I was in football completely at that point.
But Cameron was like, bro, y'all should have tried out because we could have made the team because there was no basketball players. Nobody tried out. You know, it was like dudes on the team, bro. Nobody knew. Like, shout out Tristan Taylor, bro, but Tristan Taylor was on the team. You know back then, Double T did not hoop, bro. Double T was not a hooper, bro. And he was telling me that, bro. He was like, bro, I did not play basketball, bro, but I'm on, like, the A team. I was like, right. Like,
yeah, we could have definitely made that.
We could have, if all we had to do
I was playing football at the time, so I didn't even think about it.
And that was the day my pops died, bro. So I was just like, no.
You just wasn't with it, I know.
I wasn't doing nothing. I stayed in ISS the whole year. From jump, bro. The first day of school, I remember I had ISS for 3 hours, bro. Because I was fighting. I got into a fight with... I wasn't nobody.
Wasn't it after ISS you would come to English class?
Come straight to English class. That's the only class that I ever stayed in, bro.
Because I was in there.
That's the only... Like, thinking about it, bro, that's the only class I ever stayed in. That's wild.
We used to be messing around.
Man, I'm so sorry, Miss Swartz, bro.
Man,
shout out Miss Swartz. She really did, like... tolerated. Like,
she did. She was wild,
Because
bro.
I was there giving her hell, dog. I remember I was arguing with the substitute, bro, and I tripped over the damn chair, dog. You remember that?
I think
so. He
so.
was right next to me, bro, and I was just arguing with her. Then I was trying to leave, but I had the sandal on. The sandal flipped off my foot, and then I tripped over the chair. Oh, I was saltier than a mug, and she was like, she said, what'd she say? She said, that's a hell of a way to leave. I was like, dang. Like, and I said some extra salty stuff, you know.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, they're probably looking for offense. Oh, it says a flavor.
They're trying to challenge it.
You hit them in the face. You know how it go. Bro.
Bro, he already has 3 fouls.
But the class after that, I had Mr. Z class. I'll call him Mr. Z because he had that name, that Mr. Something.
Was he like a study hall
He
teacher?
was the social studies teacher.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
So I can't, bro.
I don't remember his name either, bro.
But there was something crazy. He did not like me. He used to, every single time, because that was back then when I was, sagging and stuff. I understand. Like, now I understand why he didn't like me. But back then, bro, I used to be like, why are you looking at my butt? But he used to be low-key like, I ain't trying to, say that about you, bro. But, like, bro, why are you doing that to me, bro? Like, bro, because, like, the one time I have my boxers on backwards. Like, I never, like, wearing boxers in the first place, bro. So I just wake up, throw the boys on. Bro, don't be hating. I'm comfortable.
It's weird.
No, it's not weird. I'm comfortable.
Always not having boxes on?
Bro, because I don't know how y'all live like that.
I'm like that right now, and I'm not bothered by it. How are you not bothered by it?
Chilling.
I bet, but I mean, bro, what if, like, your pants just slip down a little bit?
Pull it up.
Everybody gonna see your ass crack.
Bro, nah, you don't understand. Yesterday, bro, we went to Gretchen house, dog. And Mariana, bro. See, nobody knows this. I'm telling you this right now. So nobody's seen it. Nobody even, I'm sitting there right now. Bro. So I was wearing the same pants, right? I was like, I'm cleaning. So that's how I be when I'm cleaning. I be really be with no clothes on when I'm cleaning. But I had to take them over there. So I took them over there. I was, and Bug was getting out the car. And she was like, yo, Will. She was messing with the tire and stuff, right? Bro, and then she was like, what's in your pants? My keys was in my pants. And I was like, it's my keys. So I pulled my keys out of my pants. She just tried to pants me, bro. Like, on some... And I tell you, I don't got no boxers on, bro. Neighbor outside, the neighbor, he just chilling, bro. He on this lawnmower stuff, bro. She got me, though. Like, legit, like, bro, got me. I'm dead serious. Just
down.
No boxers or nothing. I was like, oh no! Quick too, bro. Like, no, I swear, I don't nobody see me, bro.
That's why you wear boxers.
That's just one of a bad day. You dig what I'm saying? That's not no.
Guys, I'm just letting you know you should wear boxers.
That's if you
want. If you at home, I guess it is what it is. But when you go outside, have some common decency and put on some boxers. Just please, especially if you don't shower all the time.
Common decency.
It's summertime, bro.
Common
people gonna be a lot of people, bro. Just don't shower during the summer for some reason. They don't put on deodorant. They don't put on nothing. You can smell them, bro. It'd be wild.
I used to go to school.
That's why I don't go outside no more.
Bro.
No, I'm playing. I just don't like messing with people much.
Now I'm like messing with nobody. Now I'm scared. You see, dude just smoked somebody on Twitch. Cause it's a game. I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm cool. I got even with me having firearms, it still make me a little nervous. A bullet's a bullet, dog. You can get got.
All right.
I just don't ever want to be in that position, bro.
I don't want to either, but I mean, if I'm ever in that position, I have my gun. I'll make sure I'm ready.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ready though. I ain't gonna let you know I ain't scared.
I'm blasting back.
I'm down my life. You ain't about to hop out the car on me.
You have to kill me.
Yeah, you gonna have to you gonna have to put me down, bro. Because I'm there. I believe that. I'm not. I gotta make it back on the Bug. Bug gonna be on your heels.
I just like my life better than y'all's, so
yeah.
I'm protect me first.
I ain't about to sit there. Like, we be in the grocery store, bro. People be giving me some, I'll be like, last night I went to the Family Dollar, bro. I just gotta carry my gun. Like, but yesterday, bro, so many people in there. There's never been that many people in there. And I decided not to bring my firearm, right? So I'm sitting in there, bro. And there's all these. See, I knew it was a lot of people in there because there was a bunch of cars outside. But it's like 9:30. It's about to close, bro. I'm like, nobody should be here. It's never, bro. It's the littlest town, bro. Just nobody here ever, right?
Yeah.
I went up in there and it was looking like club, whatever up in there, bro. I'm talking about packed. It's kids running all around the registers and everything. I'm like,
I would have left, bro.
I'm like, this is kind of weird, bro.
I would have left.
The lady at the cash register, she was looking at me. She was like, hi. I said, hello. Some little ass girl behind her. I'm like, see, that's strange. Like, I don't know what that is, right? And then this little ass boy following her. He was just like, hello. I'm like, what's up? I ain't got no problem. Maybe it's the kids, right? But then the little dude got up, bro, because he was sitting down. He got up and he grabbed one of the little pieces of candy that was sitting in the thing, bro, popped it in his mouth and was like, "What are you getting?" I was like, you know, I got a zebra cake, like, it was for Ali. I was like, and some bread. I was like, the cake? He said, "You don't have to pay for it."
Oh my god.
I'm like, what, bro? What is this?
I'd have been like, say less.
And the lady at the
No,
register
bro.
was like, don't mind him. He's only saying that because I let the last lady get a whole cart of stuff for free.
I'd have been like, you need to let me get
I was
this for
like,
free
wait a
then.
minute, what time is it right now? It's like 9:31. I'm like, is that what we doing? I was like, I gotta get some cleaning stuff, you know. She said, "I only did it because if she was here before, her receipt, some like she was just going through it, bro. She was had a
Yeah.
receipt, something with a receipt, and I was like, and he was like, the little boy was over there, "Can I have some more candy?" And she was like, "Yeah, just leave me alone," you know. And I was like, look at bro, little homie, bro. He picked up the bag, bro. He got a bag of trash. He broke the whole thing of candy, bro. Whole rolls. They just refilling. They just replacing it. He's smashing all the candy. I'm looking at it in the bag, bro. I'm like, this is crazy. I was only there for 3 minutes, bro. I was only there for straight up 3 minutes tops. And I seen, and then a dude in the background, bro, he scared the life out of me, bro. He was sitting there like, "We got zebra cakes?" Bro, he tall, bro.
He like 6'7".
Bro, Les, like extra tall, and he was like big with beard all red, bro. I was like, y'all dudes are so scary, bro. How are you looking at me like, bless you, dog?
Thank you.
He was like, where did you get those from? I was like, right there, dog. They say zebra cakes right there. It's a whole row of them. You, the tallest dude in the store. Like, I'm honestly surprised you didn't see that. He was like, "What kind they got?" I'm like, "What are you doing?" I was so.
I would have been like, I don't work here.
Yeah, I'm like pointing at him, like, just go. I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I'm masked up. Like, I don't know.
Right.
You guys kind of freak me out. Like, I ain't trying to stop scared of COVID or nothing. But like, bro, you should see how close dude was to me, bro. Where did you get those from? I'm like, damn. You all breath hot. I'm like, damn. Okay, right over there. You know, like, no dip. He was like, "Oh, they're my favorite kind right there." I was like, yeah. I'm glad. Then I finally get to pay for the bread, and then she was like, "Sorry you had to wait so long." I was like, "It's cool. Let's just get up out of here." But you know my card, bro. My card, I got to do the 3 fails, and then I can swipe it. So, bro, I did the first time, and she looked at me, bro. She looking at me like my card declined, bro. She was like, "You sure you can pay for that?"
I'd have been mad as hell.
You should have, bro. You should have seen her face. She was like, if, because it said, at first it said card declined or something, like insert again. I was like, I told her this, right when I got it, it's gonna do this. I was like, it's gonna give you some issues. She said, "Don't worry." Then I'm like, yeah, she said, you know, like, you need help? I was like, I'm straight. Did it again. Now she looking down, like she's like, like she coughing and stuff, you know, just, I'm like, okay, you know, it's kind of weird, right? Did it again. You know, she said, "You want to try to swipe it?" I said, I was about to. So I swiped the card, everything straight, right? She said, "Well, have a good day." I didn't know. I was like, oh my God, you guys are tripping in this mode. Then the other dude pull up right when I'm leaving. Bro, they got you seen the Dollar General out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right before I leave, bro, a big Suburban pull up right in the middle. There's no parking spots, bro. None, because it's all filled. He just pull up diagonal. Like, if I'm parked like this, you know what I'm saying? He cut me completely off. I gotta back all the way up into the street. That's weird, bro. I had to drive off the curb to go back home, bro.
I'd have been mad.
I'm like, what is happening in this place, bro? It ain't never been like this before. Like, what is going on out here, bro? I could not wait to get home and get in the dough. You get me, bro? They was, you know, the kids was finally asleep. I was like, oh, this ain't right. Whatever y'all got going on, bro, we gotta cancel this. This is killing me, bro.
I don't know, bro. See, I live right next to a Walmart, so I just go to Walmart and get my stuff. I usually ain't bothered because I go through, like, the self-checkout.
Well, see, Walmart like 30 minutes from me, or 15, 20 minutes away from me, bro.
Yeah, it's like 5 for me, so.
See, because you live in that city thing.
I don't live in the city,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
I
like-
live on Elkhart, like the outskirts of Elkhart.
What? I don't live next to
You be
nothing.
running into problems, bro. I will never be experiencing.
Lucky you. I think it's just because I'm black. Nope.
I mean, the whole Dollar General thing. I mean, that's just a
that was
weird
just
experience
unfortunate.
in and of itself.
That was just unfortunate, bro. I think I happened to be there at the perfect time. I was trying so hard.
That
to
movie,
get
I
home.
guess, was so butt.
What was that?
Morbius.
Say that one more time.
Morbius.
Morbius. That sounds like a name.
He's like a half man, half vampire type dude. He's like a Spider-Man villain.
That don't even sound fun. Morbius. What is it? Morbius?
Morbius.
Morbius.
Yeah, and I
Speaking
guess
of Morbius.
I guess it bombed at the box office.
So it didn't do that good.
Didn't do that
That's
good.
dirty. I can't stand.
That's Jared Leto for you.
I can't
No, I'm
stand
playing.
that, bro. Why you saying they saying that these dudes be putting they hard work into stuff
And he's a method actor, so like he gets into his roles, like
Right,
he becomes
like-
his roles.
and they saying it was it was boxed. He said it's boxed. That's dirty, bro. That's why I be sitting like
It was
bro,
canned by critics and fans, bro. So it is what it
bro,
is.
see, but he can't take that to heart though. You see, LeBron got worse actor.
Yeah, but that's LeBron though. What?
I think they
Jared
hating on
Leto
him, bro.
been an actor.
I think they was just hating
LeBron
on him.
never been an actor.
Right.
That was his
He's
very
in
first
Trainwreck,
acting
though,
role.
bro. He's in
But he was
Trainwreck.
playing as LeBron. So of
That's
course
what I'm
he
saying,
played
playing as
good.
Bron.
He played as Bron.
They should have let him do that in the Space Jam, but no, he wanted to be Mike so bad, bro. He wanted to copy MJ.
I watched that movie and it was
I didn't watch it at all. I'm not.
It was iffy.
I don't want to.
It's not Space Jam.
Bro, I love Space Jam. So if I see
First Space Jam's A1.
exactly. If
I'm
I
saying it's
see
an
that,
A plus. While like this one,
I don't want to do
I'd
that.
give it like a C minus.
Oh no, see.
So that's why I definitely, if you didn't see it, I wouldn't be blaming
I
you.
ain't waste no money on it, none of that. Cause bro, you gotta think like Space Jam is that movie.
Weston.
Bro. Weston,
Hey,
chill out. You scared me, bro.
Lay down, bro. You made me jump.
Yeah,
Chill out,
I
bro.
don't like that. Come here. You want a nugget? You want a nugget?
Weston.
Bro,
Weston,
scared
over
the
here.
life
Hey,
out of me, bro.
over here. Oh, I knocked it down.
Bro, listen, bro. Yeah, but
Weston
yeah,
right here.
they gave my man his worst actor award, bro.
Yeah, get that. There you go. Yeah, that's wild.
I thought that was kind of funny, bro. I feel like that was just somebody they were just hating on him, though.
No, the movie sucked.
I didn't see it, so I can't say that.
No, it was bad.
It's that bad.
I mean, I'm
Did you
giving it a
laugh?
very generous. No, I'm giving it a very generous C minus.
No, that's the.
I'm just being honest.
If you didn't laugh, bro.
The jokes were more like
And it's not
bad
even worth it.
corny than good corny. You know what I mean? Because there's some corny jokes that are funny, and then there's some corny jokes that are just like, why would you say that? You know? that was more or less the movie.
No, bro. Then it's not even worth going to see.
Yeah, and Dave Chappelle. Was it Dave Chappelle? No.
Somebody make fun of it.
No, Don Cheadle? Was it Don? The guy who plays War Machine in the MCU, not in the first Iron Man movie, but after that. Don Cheadle. I want to say Don Cheadle. Let me look it up, guys, because I don't want to say the wrong actor and then me look stupid.
What, they was clowning him?
No, he was just like the villain. And
At least was that good?
no,
I'm definitely.
yeah, Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle.
I'm definitely not watching that, bro.
You don't want to.
I'm definitely not watching that. You see, when I was listening to Shannon talk about it, Shannon didn't make it seem like it was that bad.
Shannon loves LeBron, though, bro. Shannon loves LeBron, and you know it. This
Right,
man
but-
will praise anything he is in,
But he did-
bro.
but he was just
LeBron.
talking-
LeBron could sit there and like
But he be
have 5
objective,
minutes
bro.
in a bad movie, bro, and he'd be like, "LeBron's the GOAT, best actor of all time." You know he would be too. He
He's
put
not
on
like
on
that.
the GOAT mask and everything. He'd have a cigar. He'd be popping, his liquor. You know that would be Shannon, bro.
He objective, man. He is objective. You hear me? He at least be trying. He not like Nick Wright, bro. Nick Wright.
Nick Wright. Oh my God. See, I like Nick Wright in any other segment that does not include LeBron. The second is LeBron, and I see Nick Wright.
Bro,
I'm not listening to the segment no more
Nick Wright be killing me
because
bro.
he be on LeBron. He loves LeBron.
Bro, when
I ain't trying to say the word I want to say,
my life,
you know,
I know.
because we on a podcast. But he love LeBron.
Bro, them dudes.
He be on top of LeBron, if you know what I mean.
Bro, I still remember I was watching the first episode that like Skip and Shannon and then Nick Wright and Chris Carter got on that episode. Like, I never thought that was gonna happen because I always wanted to see that. Like, I always wanted to see Nick get on and I always wanted to see Nick and Skip, bro. You know, because you see how Skip is with LeBron. You see, I just wanted to see that, right? And they did not disappoint, bro. They did not disappoint, bro. Because Nick Wright,
see it.
Nick Wright was over there like, well, if you guys are asking who's the GOAT, you got to go back to, what do you say, 2015 when LeBron passed him, you know, in the third finals or something. I was just like, see, I knew he was going to say something like that. And you know how Skip is.
I mean,
Skip
you could definitely argue LeBron is the GOAT, but these men are like adamant about it, bro. They are all for LeBron. There's no other person, past, present, or future, that's gonna top LeBron.
But
that's how they be talking about LeBron.
What's weird though, bro, is some people like that with like everything though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you, I feel like if you ain't gonna be in Bron camp, you gonna be Bron camp. Bron gonna be the GOAT. If you're in MJ camp, MJ gonna be the GOAT. Like, I just think like personally, bro, just cause Buddy has never had to carry that much responsibility, bro.
Who?
Jordan. I'm just saying, like, he just never had that much responsibility. So that's what I'm basing.
He had responsibility, but he had a team, a good team.
Yeah, bro. But the only thing, but the responsibility is to go get buckets, and we already know he was all the time in doing that. But when he was asked to do the things Bron could do, he was 1-9. So you know how that go. But but everybody, you know with some old heads. You know, I got an uncle, my uncle Pee Wee, bro. Yeah, shout out my uncle Pee Wee.
Yeah, my grandpa think Michael's the GOAT. Like,
telling you, I cannot tell.
It's
unquestioned.
undenied.
There's nothing Bron could do. I'm like, y'all do realize, and then he'd be like, y'all put Jordan in this era. Jordan the average 50. I'm like, yeah, but if you put Bron in that era, Bron the average 50. Like he probably have 45 just because he can't shoot the free throw that well. But like, bro, you gotta think the best defender back then. Who you think was the best defender, small forward defender?
Where? What
back
year?
then when Jordan was hooping.
Like in the 80s, 90s?
90s.
Late 80s, early 90s? Yeah, it'd be probably Scottie Pippen.
You do realize Bron is like 50 pounds bigger than that man, right?
Yeah.
If he shut down Magic, bro, Magic was 215. He was 6'9", 215. And he could shoot, but he can't shoot. Bron is fast, bro. He's a whole different beast of fast, bro. He's fast, he's strong, bro. You couldn't ask Scottie Pippen to do that. Half court, yeah. Okay, makes sense. But dog.
Well, I would never press LeBron full court. He too explosive.
Exactly,
you don't want to do that.
Point, bro. Exactly my point. But what are you gonna do? Who are you gonna put him at the rim? If Jordan dunked on.
Well, if they had the rules back then, bro, people gonna just try to knock him on his ass.
Right.
And people ain't gonna be worrying about how you fall.
Right.
They just gonna push you.
But do you see the dude's trying to grab this man, bro?
Well, I know, but I'm saying when you're up in the air, you can't control your body like that.
I'm watching them dudes grab this dude as he's in the air, bro. And he still finished it at the rim.
They ain't gonna intend to grab. They're gonna intend to
push
push you, throw you, swipe from underneath you. Like they gonna cut your legs from underneath you. You gonna fall on your face.
At the rim, bro. It's one dribble, boom. Jordan was already flying, bro, because he's taking off from like half, free throw line. Like that's crazy.
JT, come on.
Oh, the Bucks looking like the Bucks gonna lose this game. They going home. I figured that was gonna happen. This is in Boston.
It's only an 11-point game. I do not trust us, bro.
Nah, I do not.
I trust. We had like a 13-point lead in game 6.
Giannis ain't got his.
5.
Giannis ain't got his. Mr. to get you through there. That's what
Chris Middleton is, bro. Swear to God.
Chris Middleton is like when you look at the game.
He's a playoff performer.
He's a playoff performer.
He is a playoff
It's so
performer.
crazy, bro, because
he's an average guy in like this regular season,
bro.
But when
it's
it
time
comes
to
hoop, playoffs, bro,
you cannot stop.
He is there.
It is so crazy.
He will get a bucket if you're in his face or not.
It don't matter, bro. I was watching Chris Middleton cook, bro. Money.
Let's go, bro.
This is pretty much over. So
Call your timeout.
Y'all going to the conference finals, man.
Willie, bro, chill out. It's only a 12-point game.
Bro, it's looking like y'all. If y'all lose,
it could look like anything, bro. I'm not certain. I'm never certain until it's like it's a guaranteed dub. This
like
ain't
I
guaranteed.
Said, y'all blow this 12-point lead.
Willie, bro, a 20-point lead in the NBA is like a 5-point lead back then in like the 2010s. You know what I'm saying?
Man, them dudes be coming back quick.
Quick, bro. Because they be like, bam, 5 threes, 5-point game.
That'd be wild, bro. I was like watching like the Warriors the other day against the Grizzlies. They was down like I think 13 was the biggest lead, and then like 2 plays, bro, they was down 8. It's like
wild.
Why? Like how does that happen, bro? I was like, could you imagine being a coach?
And see, bro,
I would hate that. That would make me mad.
I'd be so mad. Exactly.
I'd be like,
I'd break my clipboard.
Like, y'all cheating, bro.
That's why I like football better, bro. It's not about,
It's not a game of
shooting threes. Oh, yeah, you run the ball. It's about
them boys.
Yeah, there's
There's fast pace.
You gotta. Yeah, no, it's more physical.
Turn the
Football. I
ball
love
over.
football. I'm just letting y'all know when football comes on, that is a topic we will be discussing. And you are more than welcome to message us with questions about that. About anything.
Him. I don't watch football,
We'll
but
chop
I'm
it
about
up,
to now.
but we'll respond.
Because I don't be watching football, but
I gotta show him how to watch football.
all I know is
he a basketball head.
All I know is Peyton Manning, not Peyton Manning. What's bro name? What's the one who retired, came back, retired again?
Brett Favre?
No, dude.
What you mean? He retired, came back, and then retired again?
No.
You talking about Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Don't say one dude when you met that one dude when you mentioned it. Tom
I didn't
Brady.
know somebody else.
That's the GOAT, Willie. And
Bro,
you know
I
what?
forgot his name.
It kind of hurts for me to say that. You don't want to know why? Because I was our rivals. You know what I'm saying? They used to whip our ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, bro. That boy got 7 of them things. It ain't disputed.
Yeah, it's undisputed at the moment.
How much Montana got? 5, right? Was it 4?
4.
For the longest.
The only thing you can argue at that point is the fact that Montana was 4-0. But I mean, Tom's 7 out of 10?
7, right.
Something like that. That's
10?
hard. In football, Willie, you got to remember, in football, there ain't no 7 games, ain't no 5 games. It's one game. You got to play perfect or you lose.
And he got 7 of them. He
went there 10 times and played perfect 7.
That's a tough one. That's actually crazy. Like when you like break it down and think, bro, that's actually nuts.
What I personally feel like people don't.
That's crazy.
Give him credit enough is his mind. Because even when he played bad games, especially like the greats of them, like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and Joe Montana.
You think he better than Peyton Manning?
Tom? Unfortunately, yeah.
Like I know the rings, I know it's different, but I'm talking about
you talking about like just pure like
who you think a better QB, like legit QB, like if you throw them boys they go on a rec field and they be like, all right, bet, come on, let's go have fun. Who you think would be like, all right, bet, I'm gonna get you through there, like we gonna do this?
I don't know, bro. That's tough.
See, that's
because it depends on what era you're talking about. Because Tom Brady during his like young years when he won them first 3. He wasn't I'm giving you 4,500 yards with 40 touchdowns. It was 27 touchdowns with like 3,600 yards. He was more of a game manager back then. And then from like 2007 to 2012, this man was throwing for like 50-plus touchdowns one season.
He just started going crazy.
Over 5,000 yards. He was just throwing them stats like crazy.
Because he probably realized he can do it for real.
And that's kind of how Peyton's always been, though. He's always had good stats. But when it came playoff time, bro, he lost. And what's unfortunate, bro, is they were all like, he did have terrible performances. I will give him that. But at the same time, he didn't have the best teams around him. He didn't always have consistency. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's just what happens in football. If, like I said, if Peyton probably would have been in New England instead of Tom, I guarantee Peyton would have had 5, 6 titles.
He'd have a couple of them boys.
You know?
No doubt. Yeah, he'd definitely have a couple of them.
Because I believe Peyton would have probably bought into Belichick's system more than Tom did. Because by the end of it, Tom was tired of it.
He was tired. He was his own man.
But Peyton, he's always been like a drill sergeant.
You would expect that, though. Mm-hmm. Man, once you win so much, he was like, all right, I'm going to do my own thing.
But Peyton still did get 2 of them, went to 4.
Yeah, that's cool. At least he did win. Because you didn't want to be one of them boys to be like, man, he was the all-time great, but didn't get it done. I feel like that is so sad. Like when you play at that high level, but you don't got nothing to show for it.
There's some that are like that, man.
I feel like that'd be sad. Like imagine being Charles Barkley, and you know,
And
none
he's
of,
to me, bro. You could definitely say he's top 20.
right, but none of our generation players, like kids, are gonna know that.
Not. No, because unfortunately, none of them are like. You
You
got to
gonna-
be a hoop head for.
You're gonna hear
you know,
about
to know-
you're gonna hear about the
like
LeBrons, the Kobe's, the Jordans, because they got them rings, all them championships. That's what I'm saying. Like people with the one rings, they don't pay attention to them at all, bro. They don't.
Like Reggie Miller was one of the best clutch shooters. One of the best
man.
shooters.
That boy was just shooting
You know,
ice
but
out the ball.
He never won a ring.
Jordan
Yeah.
was doing that to him. And I can't be mad at
What
that.
up, fam?
But that's why a lot of players like that, bro. They said Bron don't got that effect on people, but you're lying. I watched the Raptors have like 3 #1 seeds in a row, bro, and still they were terrified.
Bron was just tearing them apart.
terrified.
You
to go
remember
against
that
him, man.
that series, bro, when he was just shooting turnarounds?
Anything he wanted.
Anything he wanted.
He
He was
got
just choosing turnarounds.
everything.
The
he
whole
wanted.
series, he was just choosing
Bro, remember the
turnarounds.
game
He
he
was
just
just
hit
hitting them.
Ibaka face, swirling the ball in his hand, bro.
I remember that.
Just-
Pulled it.
And just, I'm like,
The
he
dude-
shouldn't have
I
never-
would have pushed him.
he shouldn't have never left. He shouldn't have never left Cleveland. He shouldn't have never left Cleveland, bro. Like I said, he should have never left Cleveland, dog. Yeah, you straight.
There you go.
My boy, because I miss him in Cleveland, bro. Come here, dog. Because when my boy was in Cleveland, bro, he couldn't. I felt like he couldn't miss back then. Bron could not miss when he's in Cleveland. He's making all the shots. Man, that was just so nice. Somebody would have came to the Cavs. But they didn't. He left.
Man.
Now he in LA going through it. They hate him in LA.
Man, I can't wait to see what the Colts do this year. I about to say my Colts, but
That's your
the
Colts claiming, man.
I swear to God,
Claim
they
it.
always been my team.
My Colts. Do it. Say it with your chest, man.
Rep that blue.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Hopefully, we actually have a quarterback that's decent this year. 5 straight quarterbacks in 5 straight years. That's ridiculous.
Ouch.
We haven't had like a solid
Y'all had Andrew
quarterback.
Luck for that minute. What happened to him?
He retired. He was just taking too many hits. We had a terrible offensive line until he was hurt to the point where he just didn't want to play no more.
Damn, he got clobbered out the league.
He was getting hit so much, Willie.
Ouch.
It was ridiculous. And the fact that he was still leading that team to an 11-5, 10-6, 12-4, you know, postseason runs, you know, and he was getting smacked up every game.
Yeah, I don't even want to play. I don't even play football, so
He was just tired of it, you know.
Oh yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess he chilling now.
Oh yeah.
You about ready to end this though? But
Yeah.
at the hour mark, bro.
That's crazy. That went by fast.
It did.
I didn't expect to be on here that long. And I'm sorry about the delay.
Yeah, it's alright though. We'll be back at it again.
You know? Oh yeah. Next Sunday, I'm gonna
Facts.
see all these beautiful faces. I'm gonna need for y'all all to strap up throughout the weeks. I mean, get them permits if you need
Message
to.
us with questions and we'll answer them live on the show.
Oh yeah, cause that's what we do. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to eat though. So
All right, we will see y'all soon.
I will.
We'll chop it up with you next time.